I saw it! I saw when Rekko destroyed Professor Mishima's monitor. But I believed in Rekko, and that's why I didn't tell anyone. What are you talking about? I've got no memory of that at all. Cool it now. There's something wrong with you. Well, wait, please. This isn't the time to talk about this. Kana's right. This is no more than a feud. And yet, now seems abnormally serious about this. Should I entertain this? Once I finished talking to Professor Mishima, I left the monitor room, and I vowed that I would never go back there. But I just couldn't bear it. I wanted to see the professor again. Even though when I shouldn't, my legs carried me to the monitor room, and I wasn't able to enter. A sound like shattering rang out, so I immediately hid myself in the lobby. And I saw Rekko leaving the monitor room with blood dripping from her hand. Her fist, it looked like there were fragments stuck in it. I froze up with fear, and Rekko passed by without noticing me. When I entered the monitor room afterward, Professor Mishima was... Rekko must have punched with all her might and destroyed it. But Rekko just went on keeping it a secret. Thinking about it, it was then that she started acting strange. Just what is she hiding? Is now telling the truth? What in the world? From she is, I should maybe ask a certain someone. Kiji. Kiji, you did an investigation on the monitor, didn't you? If you think that's what's important, Sarah, I guess I'll talk. Rekko did break the monitor. Your friendly policeman saw it too. What? Time advanced. Got any epiphanies on the whole rescue thing yet? Sorry to bother you while you're all hunkered down and talking, but the venomous stinger's gonna fire real soon. No way! Stop it! Haha, I keep my promises. Sarah, you still ain't got a plan? Give us a little more time. Not good, we have less time than I thought. Let's ask... So, naturally, you would know. Sorry, but at the time I was sleeping, remember? Right, you had an alibi. Fuck! Oh man, what are you bastards even doing? Time is way up, dumbasses. Say what? A dart will be fired shortly. Hold on! 5. No, please spare me. No way, Jin. 4. Hey, you're kidding me. Hold on. Kataro, push the switch. Don't be stupid. If I do that, I'll... 3. Help! Help me! Big Sis Sarah! Mr. Policeman! 2. Kataro! Help me! 1. 0. Stop! Stop! It hurts! I don't want to die! Oh! Whoa, he got pricked! Couldn't save him, eh, Kataro? Hey, it's fine. I'd say it's natural to pick your own hide over a cheeky brat. Shut up! Shut your goddamn mouth! You cure Jin right now! Help! Don't give up yet, you bastards. There's still a chance left. What do you mean? There's 5 poison stingers in all, and it's set up to fire one every so often. But one stinger worth of venom isn't that strong. So there's still a chance he could be saved. Of course, it was made so that the maximum amount would still be able to kill a grown man if need be. So whenever a kid like this could survive maybe 2? That's a mystery yet to be answered. Damn it! You son of a bitch! Go to hell! Let's continue our discussion. We don't have time to be taken out of our anger. Alright, I can't be fucking around. I'll testify. It's true. Rekko's the one who broke Professor Mishima's monitor. What? Rekko, you should say it yourself already. Any further derailment's a waste of time. What are you spouting? There's no reason to hide it, isn't that right? What do you mean? Well, now I was witnessing the incident hidden in the lobby. I witnessed it too, hidden at the prize exchange. I had a good spot to see everything. The whole conversation between Rekko and Mishima. I get it. You got any other info? Just a bit. However, I imagine it won't be enough to satisfy you. Ah, crap. Well, in addition, I must make a shameful request. What's up? Tell me. Once we're done talking, I want you to destroy me. What? Don't be ridiculous! I shall not hide any information from you. I didn't mean that. It's gonna make Now cry. She'll never be able to see you again. That's the idea. Huh? Now resolved herself. She said she'd never come back here. She must walk on her own now. I don't want her resolve to be shaken. If I'm gone, the temptation will disappear. I don't get it. Why would you... Don't you want to see her too? I do. And I don't want to die either. Die? The people who created me must be quite brilliant. Even an emotion like fear is programmed into me. I feel it. The fear of death. If this monitor is destroyed, I'll just disappear. I am very afraid of that. Then... For now, is resolved to come to nothing is more terrifying to me even than death. Please, Miss Recco. I can't point a weapon at Now's dear teacher. Regardless,
Recco
granted Mishima's wish. She swung her fist with an unbearable look on her face, but she couldn't confess it to Now. That's why you didn't tell me, Recco? Because of that, I suspected you. Now, Kiji, what in the hell are you guys talking about? What? I seriously don't know anything about that. What are you mistaking me for? Recco. I mean, do you see any scars like that on me? You think it's under my gloves or something? Here, I'll show you. Recco removed both her gloves, and her hands were clean with not a scratch on them. There's no wound. But you were bleeding so much. They couldn't be clean after just a few days. Were you guys seriously seeing a fake or something? A fake? There must be one, right? What do you mean? It's not that complicated. Heavy wounds don't just suddenly heal up, do they? The Recco that destroyed Mishima's monitor was a fake. What's he saying? This is truly bizarre. Is there even a point to discussing this right now? The situation's dead anyhow. Aren't you feeling fidgety, Sarah? You can carry on a discussion while this illogical mystery remains. I... Understood. This is important. Let's discuss the possibility of a fake. Okay. At any rate, I didn't break the monitor. I don't know what this is about. Could the Recco who broke the monitor be someone else in disguise? With her tone and behavior, it could only be Recco. Her voice is definitely Recco's too. Whoever has the wound on her hand, I tell you, there's your fake. But was there any reason for someone to pretend to be Recco and visit Professor Mishima? To even have the same voice, that'd take a pretty talented impersonator. Not saying it's definitely impossible, though. After all, Recco wears enough makeup that you could just look like her if you wore it too. But Recco said she was careful to store her clothes in her room so no one could steal them. None of us can obtain her clothes, so none of us can dress up like her. Dress up? Come to think of it, when I heard the words dress up doll recently? You get it? Recco broke the monitor with her fist. If she's got a wound, it should be on the back of her hand. So there's someone hiding a wound there. How about Ranger? Rio Ranger, the dress-up doll. Yeah, he's got a glove on his hand. And come to think of it, although he's a guy, he's got a similar frame to Recco. Right. At any rate, I didn't break the monitor. I don't know what this is about. If you're saying that there's a fake, hell, I want to go along with it myself. Well then, Recco, what were you doing when the monitor was broken? I was sleeping. I'm not lying. Doesn't feel like she is, but... It's nearly time for the second ejection! My head hurts. My tummy's grumbling. Jin! Damn it, Ranger! We just have to focus. Shit. There is someone who could get Recco's clothes. Huh? We can't get into Recco's room, so of course we couldn't steal her spare clothes. But it's not us who brought those spares. The kidnappers prepared them, didn't they? That's right. Ranger and Cephalon would have access to anyone's clothes. And the one with a similar frame who could hide around with a glove is... you, Ranger. The dress-up doll. It can't be! Ranger was Recco's fake? Oh, I get it. Him being the dress-up doll. Wouldn't be so strange for him to have the ability to do perfect impersonations. So stupid. Oh, I love pointless chatter. I'll tell you this, that Recco is the real deal. What? I would never wear the clothes of a living human. It just feels too good to wear the clothes of some poor human who died miserably. Oh, wouldn't you even understand? Then why don't you show us what's under the glove? Sure thing. With that, Ranger removed the glove and showed us a completely uninjured hand. Satisfied now?
No way. Sure enough, that wasn't a fake. We just wasted our time in vain.
Not necessarily. Mr. Policeman started to figure out these floor masters. Huh? I could tell from Miley too. What you got in common is you can't lie to us about the important stuff. That's why you're touching on the topic but clearly talking around it. But I noticed. Noticed what? Ranger, just now, you said that Recco was the real deal. Why didn't you say that there's no fake? Oh, if you forgot to say that, I'm giving you another chance. Bastard. If you can't say it, then that's the same as confessing that there is a fake Recco. What the shit? And it's relevant to this final attraction too. Huh? Where's your proof? It's just my detective intuition. Pretty persuasive. I could feel it. The wound on Recco's hand, it's the only clue that AI Mishima left us. Feel like his intentions are shining some light on us all. Kiji. But how could Recco's fake be related to this attraction? Listen, Sarah. If the Recco who was injured her hand was real, then who's the fake? That would be the one standing next to us. The Recco with no injury? You don't mean this one right here is a fake? What? Don't be stupid! Yet Ranger said that Recco who punched the monitor was real. So, you having no wound on your hand means that you're the fake. What? How does that figure? I can't imagine it either. The person in front of me is clearly Recco. Even so, the manner of injury, it can't be passed off as just my imagination. If you think about it logically, this person has to be a fake. Can you prove that you're the real one, Recco? Hold the hell up! Are you seriously suspecting me? I'm Recco. No matter how hard you look at it, I'm real, ain't I? Please, Sarah, don't confuse people with your weird ideas. We're friends, right? I thought I made a friend I could trust for the first time. Then, give us proof. For goodness sake! What? Please, quit this foolishness! Don't you bully Recco anymore! If you want evidence, I'll give it to you as her brother. Then is the real Recco. Where's your proof? The eyes of her brother by blood. I can't possibly be mistaken. Kiji, you've been tricked by Ranger. What? That Recco was real. This Recco is also real. That's what Ranger meant. This is a trap, I tell you. The one meant to ensnare Recco. That you're thinking of sacrificing Recco to save Jin, aren't you? Alice. Listen to me, Sarah Chidwin. I'm not panicking. I'm making a composed judgment. A disguise couldn't possibly fool my eyes. Her behavior, the slightest gestures, her personality, every way, this is the real Recco. I've been with her for 20 years. Even through the makeup, I can see her true identity. What? Please, believe me, Sarah. Alice is staring me in the eye. He's not lying. Don't listen to him, Sarah. The point of this attraction must be to identify a fake and save Jin. Otherwise, someone will absolutely be sacrificed. That's true. So, we just have to drop that fake. What? Yeah, probably. I believe you now. There's no time to hesitate. We can't save Jin unless we drop the fake there. Now, are you trying to frame me? There is the real Recco. If she's a fake wearing a disguise, her brother, would know. If this Recco was fake, then when are you saying she was switched with the real Recco? Could someone have really taken Recco's place when she was alone? Was there any such time? And there's another big problem. What's the real identity of the fake? I think this is the right one. Sure, maybe it was for a short time that maybe she wouldn't be exposed. Recco wears makeup after all. By wearing the same makeup, you could blah blah blah. But all she did was go to Mishima to get information, right? Was there a need to wear a disguise for that? True, how necessary would that be? Could someone really have taken Reko's place when she was alone? Was there any such time? I imagine that Reko would have been alone when it was bedtime, but like Kana said earlier, Reko was very wary even in her own room. Her clothes are important. So the question is if she was ever alone while up and about. Miss Sarah, do you have any ideas? Yes, actually. The web! This web of happiness that broke apart earlier. I got this when I went with Reko to the Room of Lies. That's right, I remember. As soon as I took the web of happiness, the lights went out. Ah! I heard Reko scream. And then when I left the room, I was only holding Reko's glove. For just a short time, Reko was by herself in the Room of Lies. And the Reko that left the room was still wearing gloves on both hands. I fucking called it! That's right! At the time she left the Room of Lies, Reko had already been replaced. The lie in the Room of Lies wasn't just the web of happiness. The kidnappers devised it as a trap that would send out a fake to confuse us. I get it. Then there's more to that room than just putting out a dummy on him. Say, Reko, shouldn't you be giving up soon? Or you don't mean to deny Miss Sarah, do you? No, Reko, disprove her, please! You're wrong, I'm not a fake. Ain't there still a huge-ass problem? If you're saying I'm fake, then who the hell am I really? There's 9 of us here, even Ranger and Cephalon. If someone took someone else's place, they'd have fewer people, right? True. Ranger, please tell us, is there any person on this floor we haven't met yet? I got no obligation to tell you that there's not. No human you haven't met yet will be making an appearance here. It can't be. Get it now? If nobody could take my place, then there's no goddamn way I'm a fake. That can't be right. We were just a step away. But I don't know who this fake really is. Sarah Chidwin, please cease your doubting. Alice. It's not as if I believe her brother could mistake her either, but no, wait. Sure enough. Am I uncertain that maybe this is a huge misunderstanding? Kiji is bewildered too.
If their identity is a person, and Kana... If their identity is a person Kana and everyone else has already met, then... You don't mean it's one of the victims.
Ridiculous.
But... If we worry about this anymore, Jinn'll... We need to drop the fake.
Now. If I'm fake, Sarah could be fake too, you know. Didn't you say it earlier? Me and Sarah went to the Room of Lies together. Only I was replaced with a fake? How can you say that for sure now?
I mean...
Now, don't give in to her arguments. Sarah, have you chosen Jin over me?
Reko, you gotta understand. There will always be another pharmacy tech that I can discuss Invader Zim with.
Damn it! Damn it! I can't believe this shit! I trusted you! Don't be fooled now! Sarah's just trying to trick you, so the two of you could push me down! You are Reko! You're a fake! Don't be absurd! That's the real Reko! Now, please, it's riding on you! This fake is appealing to now to protect herself? In that case, we'll have to have a fair and square discussion. Reko, let's take this one-on-one. Sarah, I challenge you. If I'm mistaken, then cut me down with a blade of logic. Let's do it, Sarah. I'll open up your clouded eyes. Now I'm gonna make you admit that me, right here, I'm the real Reko. This person is a fake. He was in jail. Now you must have been apart for at least as long as Alice has been in prison. That's only 2.5 years. Yeah, that's plenty of time for a person's thoughts and personality to change. And yet, Alice keeps saying you're no different. It's simply him who's convinced of that. Huh? We split the stuff inside us equally. No. Was it really equal? You took most of the clear chips when we got to the Room of Lies, Reko. And then after that, did you really share the clear chips with anyone else? Well, that greed. That isn't the real Reko. Good. Hell, maybe I did break it. Then that lack of wound on your hand is bizarre. Now saw her hand with large fragments stuck in it. It'd be a scar, yeah? It's not noticeable, but it's there. Where exactly? You had perfectly smooth skin. Good! He hasn't said a word about me being fake. That might be true, but he isn't saying you're real either. That's because if he did, you guys wouldn't be scrambling. Has he ever given us a hint that out of the kindness out of his heart? I mean, that damn ranger wants us to be anxious and doubt each other and die. Don't trust him. I can't talk back. Listen, even if we say somebody we haven't met is replaced by as a faker, ain't that a contradiction in itself? What, you think dead Kai or Mishima is dressing up as me? If there are no new people, then maybe so. Dumbass, they're completely dead. Mishima's head came off. How could that be a fake me? Here's dip into fantasies. Okay, that was a dumb one. Enough! It's useless to discuss this anymore. Are you trying to run away? No! But no matter how much we talk, you clearly can't tell who's a fake and who, or whatever it really is. Come on, just say it already. Who am I? No humans we haven't met will appear. Humans? Why did she say humans? Don't tell me that you're trying to say I'm not human. Not human? It's an unthinkable, absurd idea. But something's lodged itself in my head. I am an AI program of Kazumi Mishima. The AIs are basically super detailed reproductions based on y'all, the participants. In fact, they're AIs with hearts, possessing superb emotional capabilities.
Allow me to show you this wonderful function that will make you feel even closer to this doll.
If you can combine an artificial intelligence with a doll, you can create a completely perfect fake. Huh? Sarah, settle down! Don't you know what you're saying? I was always wondering, why did someone like an AI of Professor Mishima even exist? Why were the dolls made to recreate us in such perfect detail? Maybe this facility, the kidnappers' organization, is making doll copies of humans. What? Have you lost your marbles, Sarah? A doll that looks just like Rekko, and an AI that recreates Rekko's personality? The result of combining those two is an imposter Rekko. Are you being serious, Sarah Chinuin? I am. That's how she could fool even her own brother. She's not someone else impersonating her. She's a duplicate. Your claims are an utter mess. Guys, Sarah's lost her cool. We should drop this whole thing. Oh. Everyone's eyes are full of doubt, despairing looks. Such was the reaction of looking at my shaking conclusion. Me, the one who has entrusted our hopes. No dice, huh? I wasn't able to persuade everyone. Jin, I couldn't save you. Now, that is interesting. Huh? It's a bold idea. The kind of absurd conclusion only you can come to, Sarah. I'll take your word for it. I'm on board with this. Kiji! Mr. Policeman's ever your ally, Sarah. Nothing for it. I can't think of any other way to break the deadlock. Listen, Jin's at his limit. This is the end. We have to decide. Sarah, give us some proof that Rekko is a doll with artificial intelligence. I got you. I'll sum it up simply. The Rekko who broke Mishima's monitor is real. And in the room of lies, the real and fake Rekko got swapped. So this Rekko here is a fake, and you infer she's actually a doll copy. But she won't recognize it.
It's true. Professor Mishima's AI was perfect. I could imagine it was a real professor there.
Perfectly replicating a human is impossible. There absolutely must be a difference somewhere. I'll prove that I'm human, alright? What do you want? I'll do anything.
Why didn't the AI of Mishima have any memory of us, I wonder?
Naturally, the personalities of the AIs are based on real people, right? Real humans changing their personalities and gain memories. The AIs should need updating too. The banned breakup article. What part of this is proof? Shit. Second dart will be fired shortly. Looks like you didn't make it.
Please stop it already!
5.
No more.
4.
Ranger, I'll take his place.
You can't. Worst case, it'll both of you will. Not like you're given that freedom. Only Kataro has that privilege, remember? 3.
Kataro, please.
2. 1. I'm pressing. Stop, Kataro. Press the switch. 0. Huh? Hit the kiddo dead on after all. You didn't press the switch, Kitaro. my arm won't move. Just stop it. Please. Ranger, when is this attraction going to end? When someone's sacrificed. Kitaro, one of the 3 idiot girls, or when all the stingers fire. It'll end. Sarah, there's an antidote in the medical office. An antidote? This Rakuto giant scorpion Ranger mentioned. From the looks of it, its venom is pretty delayed effect. I definitely saw some antidote for the same scorpion venom in the medical office. If we could just end the attraction quick. Then you might have time to cure him. What an idea to get in your head. It's all riding on you, Sarah. I refuse to give up. Shit. And it's not unthinkable that I could notice ever slight. Calm down, please. Yeah, I've been in prison for 2.5 years, and I've never had any contact with Reko. And when we reunited, I did think she was kinder and had changed a bit. But I've realized that in these past few days, she hasn't changed at all. Reko is still Reko. That Reko a fake? Don't make me laugh. Alice completely believes she's real. Fuck. Now, help me out.
But it's also true that the professor and I had only known each other for about 4 years. It's possible I didn't notice some slight differences from the real one.
Well now, the 3rd injection's coming up soon. Hang on there, Jin. Oh yeah, I've got a tip for y'all. The 5 injections actually have different concentrations. What? The later you get, the more concentrated the venom. That's how he was able to endure the first 2.
No!
I can say this with certainty. The 3rd one will be a lethal dose for that kid. It's your last chance. Good luck. Shit! Naturally, the personalities of the AIs are based on real people, right? You can completely reproduce the original personality. It's a whole nother level of mimicry. I mean, that's basically just cloning. If even a brother can't see through it, it'd be downright impossible for us to. Still, I'm curious. Alice never met Reko after he was arrested and put in prison, right? Normally, if he hadn't met in years, even if it was the same real person, don't you think he would have kind of changed? Yet Alice seems pretty confident in his assertion. True.
If Reko is fake, then
come to think of it, apparently Ranger did update the Mishima AI with the latest memories, that is, of his death. But he said that there was an error and that Mishima's AI bugged out.
I wonder just what happened to him.
I don't know, but I'm guessing that they erased those memories to fix the error. That makes sense, but why did he naturally accept his death when he met us?
It was because he was around now?
That could be. Kidnappers get the updates, I wonder. Come to think of it, Ranger told me that they update every 6 months and their personality every 3 years. I see. But for memories, he said they could update it in just a day if they wanted. In 1 day. So she doesn't remember destroying the monitor because she got swapped out in the room of lies less than a day after destroying it. That would make sense. Still, that alone isn't definitive enough. No, hang on! Wait! The 3rd dart will be fired shortly. Too bad. Guess the sub-game will be closing out on this. What a shame, Jin. Seems like everybody just left you to die, huh?
Please stop! Let me take his place! Big sis Sarah.
Jin! 5.
Oh, Kitaro.
4.
Somebody.
3. Can't do anything. Only watch. 2.
Mom.
1. Your parents. The switch has been pushed. Changing target to first place participant. Gah!
Uh,
sorry, Jin. If I'd pressed it from the first, you wouldn't have to be so scared. Jin! Kataro! Hang on, you two. I'll get the antidote right away. The impression room we were riding on slowly returned to the surface. No, this can't! Stay with us, both of you, please! Jin, you can't die. You got parents, right? Jin.
Sarah!
Huh? Let's go look for Rekko! I can't just leave these two.
The policeman, he'll surely bring this antidote. We should do what we have to do.
Jin looks so weak, even Kataro.
We're going, Sarah!
Then I was dragged out of the room. Sorry. Now.
That's...
Aren't you late? Welcome to the Room of Lies. The stage is all set. Rekko! Who is this chick? Doesn't she look exactly like me? She really is here. Am I seriously a duplicate? Huh? Confessing it that easily. So boring. See, I was thinking of having a quiz. What? You guys ever heard of doppelgangers? Someone witnessing somewhere you never went, or else you meeting another you? In some countries, this phenomenon is considered an omen of death. As soon as he finished talking, a sound began ringing out. What the hell? Why did my collar start making that noise? Mine too! It's begun! Ranger, what's the meaning of this? It's because they're doppelgangers. We don't need two Rekko Yabusames. We only need one to survive. But could you imagine? Two of them? Could you imagine? No! You're kidding, right? This isn't fair? I'm gonna tear this thing off! I wonder what type of death that collar will give. I can't wait to see. Stop it already, Ranger! You three idiot girls are just so friendly. Well then, I'll let you choose who to save. Huh? Save whoever you like, and if you don't pick either, both will die. This is awful. We abandoned Jin to protect the life of the fake Rekko, and yet... putting people's lives on the scale again? I've had enough of it. I think you've got something wrong there. Huh? Don't be so self-centered, Sarah Chidwin. The one I'm saying I'll let choose is... now Egakoro. I'm gonna have you pick.
Me?
Don't be stupid! It's just about choosing the real one, right? You're just full of complaints, huh? As a special service, how about you use this? Ranger dropped something on the floor. That's the knife Kai used to commit suicide. A knife? It's mine! The right Rekko grabbed the knife. Now, pick me if you don't want to suffer. What? I'm serious, this ain't just a threat. If I'm gonna die, then not only now, Sarah, I'm taking you with me too. You can't do such a thing. Because you're a copy of Rekko. And even in this short time, I understand. You couldn't possibly hurt a friend. So, I'm sorry. Rekko is my friend too. I need to save her. Stop. Now I want to save the left. Ah! Huh? What? Rekko! Rekko! I killed her! I killed her! I won! I survived! Why? Why isn't the collar stopping? Huh? Well, that's strange. Maybe because Now didn't choose? You never intended on letting the fake survive from the start, did you? Haha, it was the exploding type. Well, simple is best. What is this? Why is Rekko in this state? Wake her up! Now! Sarah, won't you explain? Rekko is... What are you trying to say? Ah, couldn't even come to see her die. Some sibling you are, huh? This can't be. It's inconceivable that Rekko could die. You see how much she's bleeding? Come on, you know it. This is the fake Rekko's blood, right? I won't be fooled. No, the fake doesn't bleed. Look, collapse over there. The headless Rekko's the fake. No, I won't believe it. Rekko is so much stronger, luckier, and more hateful than me. She's a person whose life has value. My one and only sister. She's garbage now. She's just a corpse. Give her back. Give Rekko back! So scary, Alice. I'll kill you! You're dead! If you kill a floor master, all y'all are gonna die too, you know. Oh well, seems like I'll have to kill you too. Huh? A gun? Why? You stepped out of line, Rearranger. I will have no more use of you. Dad, why? What is going on? Fix me already, Dad. Unfortunately, Rearranger, this is farewell. What are you saying? I don't wanna... Do you hate me or something? Was that your greatest masterpiece, Dad? That is in the past. Why do you think you are the most human of the dolls I created? Because you put your affection into me most. So, it was jealousy. I implanted in your emotional program an excessive sense of inferiority toward and hatred for humans. Humans have it nice. I envy humans. Why am I a doll? What's so great about humans? And so on. With that complex you can never overcome, you burn deep with jealousy. I am truly qualified as human. It has convinced me that it is the negative emotions that make me a human. That's... Yet, for the burning flames of jealousy to turn one into a monster, that is just as human. You are an impediment to the plan. A failure. Oh. Well then, I apologize that you had to witness such unsightliness, everyone. I invite you now again to play the main game. This time, card data for Keymaster, Sacrifice, Sage, and Commoner will be distributed on the tablets you possess. This will be done at random, and I imagine that some of you may be dissatisfied with your role. In this case, you may use a trading function to forcibly swap cards with another. However, you must use the me tokens you've earned in order to utilize this function. The trust tokens you've earned up to this point will be essential in deciding the battle. What in the world? Just who are you people? I am the receptionist doll. No, let's do away with this tedious set dressing. I am Gashu Sato, a researcher into negative emotions. Now, let the main game begin. You up?
I thought I was gonna die.
Sorry. The switch.
You pressed it for me.
Nah, I hesitated at the last second. Your head is so tiny, Burger. Your head is so tiny, Burger.
It's fine. I'm alive.
Gian. Thanks.
Yeah. Thanks.
Your turn to die. Death game. By majority. Chapter 2, Part 1. Done. See you next week, everyone.